last year we decided to do something for our own country. And the prize, one of the biggest challenge in our country, that's also we're trying to fix. So we are also offering the trust when you book from our portal. I personally do not find any direct competition.
Hello everyone. So today I met Jay. Quickly introduce about yourself, who you are, what you did, and what you're building, what you're solving for the market.
So basically, myself Jay Dave, and I've been into IT industry for more than like 18 years now. And we are a web development agency at first, and our cumulative experience is about almost like 18 years.
Okay.
I have a team of qualified developers who've been developing a lot of quality websites and softwares for our foreign clients. Now last year we decided to do something for our own country, and we figured out although India has so many apps and so many powerful tools available in our country, but still if you have to look for an electrician, or if you have to look for a plumber, or even if you have to look for a machine technician, maybe if you want to look for an architect. So still you really are relying on so many references, or you'll go to Google and then you'll find people over there. But then again, you do not have any authentic background check for those people, or if they are nearby to you or not. Most of the times, what happens is, like, when you look for an electrician, maybe the electrician lives a street next to yours, but then you still do not know, and you end up paying like a lot of money to other the private companies, or maybe electrician who is coming like 10 kilometers away from you. So you pay a lot of money, while we have built an app where we are solving two major problems of one particular app. One is, of course, the on-demand services, because on-demand services can be anything. Maybe you need an artisan, you're looking for a flute player for a small event, with your community. Can you find it so easily? You probably cannot. So you either have to have your references, or you'll go to your connections and check for those small things. Our app will make it possible for you to find these people nearby.
Okay.
At the same time, we are also solving one of the economic problem, which is the short-term rental spaces. So when I say short-term rental spaces, for example, you want to run an audio shoot, like maybe for yourself, or maybe you want to do a YouTube, with your community or something, and maybe you're looking for a suitable space. You're traveling most of the time. Gen Zs are mostly traveling, so they are very, very tech friendly, and they are very tourism friendly as well. So they are doing work tourism as well. Now, when you go out and you probably need a film shoot place and you do not know where to go, so our app will help you find the nearby shoot places according to your budget, or maybe you can filter. There is obviously an AI integrator as well. But at the same time, you'll find the places exactly where you need. For example, you're visiting Udaipur, and in Udaipur there are so many pre-wedding shoots happen. But what happens is you end up maybe going to a big budget hotel. Versus the same sort of ambience, you may find it somewhere in a small budget hotel as well, but maybe with a better ambience or for your purpose. So there are so many different needs we have in our regular life, although these are not everyday needs, but we still do have these sort of needs. Just like we travel, we need the short-term rental spaces and on-demand services wherever and whenever we need. At the same time, I'd just like to take a real quick second of yours as well. Like, our another goal is to make things more professional. Okay. What happens is, like, when you book an architect, or when you book for say electrician, things are not very professional. You really have to rely on the price they say, and then you negotiate, and sometimes things heat up and all. So here you'll pay them hourly or daily basis. So the prices and everything are already pre-negotiated through our platform. In fact, we are building the AI related to that as well, where the prices according to the areas will be suggested to the customer and to the service provider as well. So now they are clear in their mind, like what they should be charging and what the customer is willing to pay. So the price, one of the biggest challenge in our country, that's also we are trying to fix. Again, the hourly is one of the big need all the other countries have, but India is still struggling in getting the hourly contracts, and that's what we want to nail on.
So as of now, how many competitors do you see in your specific area, and how you are different from those competitors?
So if I talk about the on-demand services, like I said, there are two things we are doing at one place. The on-demand services, if I talk about, majorly you see Just Dial or maybe Google Biz. Now, if you talk about Just Dial, they do
And
not.
what urban?
Urban company is a company, like you pay to the company and then the company send you their resource.
Oh, here we'll pay to directly that
Yes.
that service provider.
Yes.
Oh, I
So
see.
we are not trying to compete with urban company. We do not want to label the people with our logo. We want them to be, independent of their choices. They'll put their times when they are available into service. We do not want to, make them force like an Ola driver, like you have to go there, you have to serve right now. That's not the thing which we are trying to do. Again, there is a different sort of revenue model, even if we do not want to, force them to go on customers' time, because they have their own times. And when a person is mentally fit and free, at that point of time, we should go and serve. So that's our purpose. Now, again, coming back to the question, the competition. So Just Dial is one of the things, but Just Dial again do not do the booking for you.
Yeah, 100%.
They just refer you and then they charge you again to, get to the listing in your area and all. So that's going to be absolutely free on our portal. At the same time, you'll also see the ratings, you'll see their prices, you'll see the ratings and everything. This is all free. How we'll charge is like when you book through our portal, you may book outside as well. Like when you call directly, you can book, but then again, the trust factor you won't get. So we are also offering the trust when you book from our portal, because we then be having the background verification of the person. We then be managing your time at the on location, because the timer and everything will be there. So obviously, competition is Just Dial in India, if we say, but again, Just Dial is not exactly doing what we are trying to do. If I talk about the short-term rental places, I personally do not find any direct competition as of now, because if you want to book a space, say for example, birthday party, where would you go? Like you'll probably call your friends, or maybe you'll.
I would just go
nearby.
simply find out from.
Yeah. So you do not have any specific platform at the moment where you would directly go and book it, or maybe you do not have any platform where you can scroll and see what are the prices nearby and what you probably would like to book, what fits in your budget and what fits with your requirements. So I guess for the short-term rental spaces, I think it's still a vacuum here in our country, which we're gonna fill in. So that's where we are.
So as part of the product stage, so where do you see yourself? Like it is already in the market, right? People started using.
Yes, the app has been launched.
Launched. So how many users are coming? Like I would say end users coming and taking the services, and how many service providers are there and provide the service? Do you have any number? If you can share, that's okay. If you can't, that's fine.
No, I would love to, because we recently launched our app. It's just been a month, and it requires a lot of money to, market and reach out to the common people, because this is a common people place to, use. It's not for, big tech companies, or maybe it's a, we can say it's a marginally B2B, but mostly it's B2C sort of project. And when we talk about B2C, if I give a short example, like, if Blinkit comes without any marketing, would you ever go to Blinkit and order anything? You would probably not do that. So we need to have our brand built first. Obviously, the app is in the Play Store. People have started downloading. We have about 1,000 downloads already, without doing any official marketing as of now. So we are highly relying on the cheapest way of marketing possible for us at the moment, because we
what are you thinking right now? Because that's the biggest challenge for everyone, I'll tell you. For sales and marketing, specifically, how you start your marketing, then it goes for the sales. So if you can just tell me the existing process, and if you feel you're facing any kind of challenge, then you can also explain, so that, hey, this is what I'm facing. If I'll solve this problem, then I think I may go 100x quickly.
So if you give me a specific marketing budget, so I'm coming to second question first. How I would like to do it versus what I'm doing currently. So how I would like to do it, if you give me a lot of money, what I'll do, I'll probably reach out to the
lot of money. What is the number?
Compared to the big techs that we are getting, say 5 CR. Okay. So if you give me 5 CR, then I would probably go. I'll target few cities. For example, Jaipur. I'll target maybe Kerala. I'll target Goa. I'll target few cities where, in fact, Udaipur, where I'll run the offline people, go to the spaces, make them list by educating them what benefits they're going to get. At the same time, in a particular city, I would like to have minimum 5,000 service provider to list themselves onto the app. So that'll be my actual strategy, which is going to be 100% working. Because when you meet people man to man, it actually connects. Versus what I'm doing currently is through the Instagram, because that's the cheapest model I can
As of now, yes.
apply. Yeah, with my budget and with bootstrapping and all. So what I'm trying to do some, make some reels and trying to make them viral and all. But that's a slow poison which we are trying to get.
Yeah.
Versus what I would like to do is to have man-to-man connection, an offline team of 3 to 4 people visiting the particular city, train them well, and make people educate about the app and make them list, because then the search comes. And when it comes to search, you obviously have to do a lot of PPC. Nowadays, you have to train Gemini or ChatGPT for that. So we'll do that. That is online thing which we can do. We are qualified into that. But then the offline thing which we have to do the brand building and make the things work on the ground.
So you raised any round yet, or that's completely bootstrap?
At the moment, it is bootstrap, but I'm highly encouraged to raise some funds.
So what kind of amount you looking at? Is there kind of evaluation in your mind you're thinking right now?
So again, if
we already spent good amount of money in this, I can understand that.
I have. See, I can forget about my money, because that's not something I'm doing to build my pocket.
Yeah.
This is something I'm doing for just it comes into the founders thing. So I don't want to go into that. But yeah, if I talk about the numbers, the upper limit can be anything. I would like to have whatever the good qualified amount of money right investor think about these sort of portals, because I'm talking about pan India. I'm talking about going beyond country. So if an investor who thinks that this is the place where he thinks there is a synergy and he would like to invest, I would like to have it valued something what the other marketplaces, for example, Zomato, Blinkit, got the valuations. This is a total different sort of marketplace. And again, you do not have to pay for anything at the moment other than the customer acquisition, because we have done 60 to 70% work already. The first phase of app is already being launched with AI features as well. So mostly I would say the marketing. I cannot say the exact number, but I would really like to have it valuated just like the other marketplaces being valuated in our country or maybe beyond our country. So something like that. I'm looking for a genuine.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think you honestly, I'll tell you, that's one of the good idea which I ever heard, right? And I'm sure this would definitely work. But okay, so if you can share your any advice to, if somebody wants to start a new startup and creating any kind of platform, development is like same in for any product. So any advice from your side?
So I think it depends on
specifically for tier 2 cities,
tier 2, tier 3 cities. I think these are the people who have a lot of time and energy to and they're very energetic as well. I personally feel, since I've come to Udaipur, my energy level has been increased, because in Delhi, Mumbai, most of my time was into traveling. It was like exhausted there. But now here I have a lot of time. The travel time is very low and all. The advice I would like to give to the young founders is find the problem which ignites you. It doesn't have to be an app solution. It doesn't have to be any random, the popular solution. India has so many problems: the water, the waste, the manufacturing, so many problems we have. So find something where you find yourself ignited about the problem. I personally would like to do a lot of other problem solution as well. For example, like the waste management and all those, the big things.
Yeah.
So once you become the founder, and if you learn how to execute things, and then the implementation and all challenges you understand how to cover up, then there are so many other things to cover. So whatever ignites you, just go with it.
Go with that. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's cool. It's amazing discussion, I would suggest. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Krishna. It's a pleasure meeting you.
Yeah, same, brother. Thank you so much.